It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the reunion part 3. You guys, I don't know why we got to suffer through this. So this video is going to be very short because it was a whole bunch of stories about, Mona ain't never let people close out their storylines before, but I guess she felt it in her heart this time to let all these people that we did not even care about talk about their stuff. So, I guess that's what we doing, you guys. Let's get to it, shall we? So Brittany and Paris, they having this big argument, okay? It's getting so bad. Paris is just like, you know what, bitch, you keep on talking. I'm going to come over there and I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to fuck you up, bitch, and all of this. You know, Brittany is taking the calm, collected route. You're not going to do anything. Shut up. Stay over there. Quit talking to me, you know, going like that. And Paris is getting more rah, okay? It's getting so much that can't nobody hear the other person. Nina hates when everybody gets to arguing so much and you're not even an important character. She don't have the same respect for them. So she just be like, you know what, we cutting this because can't nobody understand you. Paris need to calm her ass down. So she get up and she's, being escorted, gently by the crazy 88s off the stage. And J Bug is like, you know what, we looking real bad up here. Like, as black people, it's always one that always want to come in and say, we look bad as black people. As if the black people don't be cutting up sometimes. Zelda Monster was just like, no, forget that. Anybody that got something to say to my girl, if you say something to her, you say something to me. You guys ever seen somebody that just really works themselves up like a toddler? You can see themselves getting more and more excited. You'd be like, oh, they about to have a meltdown. That was what Zelda Monster did. I said, now, Mona, did y'all get this nigga his tranquilizers? Y'all ain't shot him right or something, because why is he this hyped up? So, Paris, of course, she upset. She go back there with Kendall, and she's all like upset. And then here comes Zelda Monster. He all tearing shit and flinging shit around. Kendall was like, man, don't mess up my set. But Zelda Monster saw him. He's like, y'all gotta understand. This is me. When you see her, you see me. I ain't got nothing else. If I don't have her, I don't have nothing else. Mona, what's wrong with him? This nigga was so pumped up. I said they accidentally shot him with the wrong medication. Did you hit him in the neck? Right here. In the throat. You got to make sure that you get it in the right place so it can get to the brain in time. Paris is trying to explain him like, he just really believes in me. We really are besties like this, And so he just always wants to take up for me. But, I don't want my problems to be his downfall. He was all, I don't see it like that. I said, nigga, somebody get us some water, some juice or something. She said she can fight her own battles. So he ain't even got to go there like that. Now, when we get to Moniz and April, we talk about the tour. I guess Moniz's album just came out Black Friday. Did anybody know anything about it? Have you guys heard it? I didn't know that she had an album out, but supposedly she does. And she's got a few songs on there with Brittany B. And she wants to be out there. Moniz is talented. J Book says she just needs the right promotion, and he can take care of her if that's what he needs to do. K Michelle out there in Atlanta. Now, what do you think about this? K Michelle was just like, they're both jokes, basically. This whole tour that Moniz was trying to do was too gimmicky because everybody knew that they didn't get along. It was kind of harsh for K Michelle to say it, but it was the truth. Like, nobody was even gonna give you guys the time of day with all that drama that you guys had going on with B2K and baby mamas and baby daddies and all of this. So she was just like, no, I was never feeling like that was gonna even work out. Well, what about Brittany B? Child, if that K Michelle didn't make Brittany B really look stupid. Like, girl, I didn't really know her. She telling everybody she was working with me. Okay. No, we ain't never worked together like that. She was supposedly A&R, so she come in there singing and I said, oh, Brittany B was just sitting there like, I said, uh-oh, scratch the neck. Now, what is it, you guys? People have no respect for this Brittany B. I was like, girl, you tough to be on here and everybody don't like you. But Brittany B says that she is a Grammy-nominated, charted artist. What is that on my window? You guys, my car is so dirty. She said she Grammy nominated, and she's a Billboard charted artist. But people still don't respect that. Well, do you feel like Brittany B has talent enough to speak on other people's talents? And K. Michelle was absolutely not. Brittany B was like, well, we worked together and we worked in the session together. You know, you was late to the studio. K. Michelle was like, bitch, first of all, it was my studio session. I paid for it. I could be fucking late as I want to be. Okay, quit sitting up here acting like you was the one that arranged all of this. And I said, oh, I can't figure out, hide nor hair, what is up with Brittany B. Why is her version and other people's version totally different? But as far as she's concerned, people will always hate on her accomplishments. Okay, they just hating. I said, oh, okay, if you say so, Brittany B. This segment with immature, totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. They only had Marcus Houston up there. What's the update on the tour? He says at the time he was excited about it. You guys know that whole tour got canceled, right? It's not happening. J Boog, evidently, when the tour was on, even tried to get Tierra on, and Tierra wasn't able to do it. I guess she's so busy, you guys. It was funny, though, while they was up there talking, Ray the Gay AA was in the back with Kendall, and he was looking at Paris. He was like, now, what she got on? You know, some orange outfit with one titty out and one titty in. Actually, she didn't look bad, but he was just like, oh, that's cute, the way that's going. She's kind of look like a sexy pumpkin. Cracked up. But whatever. People was noticing that supposedly Tierra and J Boog was giving each other googly eyes, you know, and Moniz was like, I just want to know what's going on with y'all. Okay, but Tierra was like, no, it's nothing. Okay, he's a lovely man. And he says, and she's a beautiful woman. I was like, girl, I wouldn't be mad if you tried to hook up with J Boog, even though he looked like he need to eat something. He need to pick up a few pounds. Y'all know if he lost weight or whatever, but all this was looking kind of sallow. I was like, now you used to look a little thicker than that. He can afford to pick up a few pounds. The next story that we didn't care about was Mickey Munday, you know, and is he still with Slick Woods? He says no, he not, but you know, that's still his girl, and he didn't understand why people had problems with him big up in her, and people was trying to say that he was doing it for clout. But what woman don't want a man that's big up in her and all of this? I said, no, what women don't want is for a man to be complaining about how he ain't got no fucking money every time you around me, and you know that I got money. That's what women don't want. But whatever, semantics. I was like, you know, you was never with Slick anyway. And then shout out to Slick again, because you guys remember that she has cancer right now, so hopefully she is doing better. But you know, he talks about how he missed out on his chance to do Empire and blopty blue. But now supposedly he's working with Quavo, and I guess they just trying to figure out, you know, the logistics of what they gonna do together. But you know what is, he said that, you know, he done almost got to the point where he don't even need to, he will give up everything as long as he can put his talent out there. Okay, both Brittany and J Boog was like, no, don't do that. Okay, nigga, don't be stupid. And he was just like, oh no, it's okay because I already know what to do. He gonna get up and, you know, put his feet in the third position like he was gangster. You know, all I need is just be out there. All I need to be is seen, and then that's it. I said, fool, sit your ass down. Sit it down. I'm with J Boog and Brittany. We have heard too many people getting fucked at the beginning of their music career. I don't care how much you believe in yourself. Your business part needs to be right too. So don't you give up all your rights to Quavo, because Quavo already rich. He don't care about you. Now, Jason Lee. You guys helped me with a lot of the way that I felt about Jason Lee and his family. I was only looking at it from my perspective. You know, I felt sorry for him that he didn't have the relationship that he felt that he should with his father. But a few of you guys was like, Roxanna, you have got to understand that, you know, yes, parents fuck up in the past. They might have some kids that's kind of screwed up. But the new kids, the ones that got the better parents, shouldn't have to pay for what their parents did in the past. Okay, that's something that he needs to take up with the parents. And the kids, the new kids who see their father differently, shouldn't have to hear these things about their father. So I said, you know what, you're right. Okay. Yet and still, I still have a kind of a soft spot just in this one little instance for Jason, because I'm just going to hope that he's not lying. Okay. And, you know, people parenting, you know, like he said that he had to forgive his mother because, you know, she just did her best. And that is all that parents try to do for the most part. There's some fucked up parents out there, just period. But for the most part, we are trying to do whatever we can for our children. It may not be the best decisions, but it's what we went with at the time. And most of the time, our what we want to happen for our kids is good, but it don't always work out that way. So when he was talking about his mom and having to forgive her for the things that happened, and he was just hoping that it could happen with his father, all I can say is the show probably was not the place for it to happen. But Jason Lee had to have a reason to be on the show. I mean, he can't just be the messy one. I mean, he can, because that's what he is. But you know what I'm saying? So Mona gave him a chance to do a little shining on that part. But yeah, in general, though, you guys, I still can't stand Jason Lee. What he did say did make some sense, though. He said that, he was so in his feelings that he went to LA, he made all this money, he got this blog started and it's successful, and he's, doing all that. But at the end of the day, if you alone and you don't have family, if you don't have somebody there, then really it doesn't mean anything. And as I get older, I know my younger rock stars probably don't see it like that, because I never saw it like that. But as I get older, I am starting to realize that a lot of things don't mean anything if you by yourself. And I'm not even saying that you have to have a significant other, but at least your family. You'll need that bond when you get older, and it's just gonna be you, y'all. You're gonna be sick and shit. Nobody gonna be able to help you, all of this. Brittany, how you doing with your mama? She says, well, she only got one mama, so she willing to try to work it out. April, how you doing with your mama? April says the same thing. They worked on a lot of their issues. They much better now. Then we start talking about the gun violence. You guys know how they did that whole Real Convenient Nipsey Hussle episode. Jason's brother had been shot and killed some years ago. Yo, how you feeling about all the gun violence in LA? Well, I mean, if you grew up in LA, you know about gun violence. It was just a way of life, and it happened all the time. And so that's why Yo-Yo really wants to have her school out there and have different options for kids and people to be able to get away from that. So she's going to open her school in different states, and she's excited about her music and just kind of taking in new talent and all of that. And then of course, while we having this little moment, Jason Lee does apologize to April, because during that time he was feeling pretty down about just remembering his brother getting killed. April was working at Hollywood Unlocked at the time, and she was there for him, and he appreciates that. So he apologizes for his messy, funky, bitch made ways, because sometimes he just gets caught up like that. But he does appreciate her, and she says, you know what, I accept your apology and I appreciate that, and I apologize for my part in it too. Everything is dead. He says he feels the same. So I mean, I guess we move on there. Lyrica and Diamonds and Pearls, you guys, very, very dramatic segment. I don't know what to make of these two. I honestly feel like they need to give it up. So much stuff has happened, so much water under the bridge. Lyrica obviously really wants to make it work, but Diamonds and Pearls cannot control his wayward dick and wants to fuck everybody. And then he wants to be mad when people call him to the carpet about it. And it's just like, if you would stop. He swears that everybody blames him and that it's not just him, that Lyrica's doing her dirt. And it's just the same thing over and over and over. Everybody is in their feelings. Next thing you know, the emotions get so heightened that Lyrica get to crying. She basically feels like he doesn't feel any remorse. He's tired of taking all of the blame. So we are stuck here. Well, Lyrica, what would you like to happen in this relationship? Nina asked her. And she says, well, with counseling and with, us just really working hard and it just being us and focusing on our marriage, I think that we can make it. Okay, well, Diamonds and Pearls, what do you think? And Diamond and Pearls is just looking, okay, eyes all glistening and watering and everything. And he just sitting there with his glasses and kind of looking all stupid and don't know what to say. And I was like, so you're not going to say nothing? Nope. And Lyrica was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sure it was real dramatic in that studio, you guys. It's just something about the quietness when those things happen. I'm sure everybody was just like, oh no. She gets up and her sparkles go off the stage. She's upset. Nina was like, Lyrica, don't leave. Lyrica, don't leave. Please don't leave. Lyrica leaves. And everybody is feeling so bad. Zelda Monster was just like, man, go get your girl, bro. Okay. But Diamonds and Pearls can't even bring himself to do it. I said, oh. Yeah, I just really feel like it's over. You guys are really forcing a round peg into a square hole. But everybody's emotional. Big Lyrica's in the back with Kendall like, he comes to me, he be telling me all these things, and look, he won't even say anything. He won't even say. I was like, way too much. But Nina gets Lyrica to calm down and come back out. They walk her out. Here, just sit next to your husband. I mean, I think it's clear that you love him and he loves you. And, what do we have to do to make sure that this works out? Diamonds and pearls, if you had anything to say to your wife, right now is the time to say it. Yes, in front of all of the world, when all of us is already giving him the side eye. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, did you guys see when he brought his fingers up and he had a real nice burgundy, sheeny type? I said, all right, Diamonds and pearls, you done moved on from black and white, huh? I'm not mad, He had his burgundy sheen nails on. He was all shaking. He didn't know what to say. He was just looking over at her. And then she just leans over and lays on his chest. I said, oh. And he hugs her. And she feels better. Oh, see now, yes, we can definitely go, and have counseling. Well, Diamonds and Pearls, what would you like to happen? Well, I need to get right with God. I said, oh, not the doors of the church is open first Sunday. You really gonna sit up here and talk about God? Getting right with God? I mean, that's good if that's what you really mean, but please don't sit up here and talk about you gonna get right with God. Are you gonna start doing gospel music now? Cut it out. But everybody seems to be happy with it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, get right with God first. So these two, now Lyrica's happy. Yeah, she's feeling more hopeful. I guess we had a counseling session right there. Nina was the counselor. And let Lyrica tell that her and Diamonds and Pearls are gonna be fine. But that shit was dramatic. Even Kendall was like, it was too much. And I said, I agree. I'm sure that day was long as hell. So then after that, you guys, we bid farewell to Moniz. Moniz, what are you about to do? Moniz gonna go get her head right, okay? And yeah, she's a little worried about, putting her music out and not having this money from Mona to fall back on, but she gonna step out on faith and she gonna make it happen. I said, this girl gonna be back. She gonna try to work out just a 1-season contract kind of thing, but eventually I think we will see Moniz again. Little Tiny Fizzle Pop says that he will be there as the dad to take care of the little boy until she get herself together, and then he can have the little boy back. She can have the little boy back. Like, he ain't trying to keep him like that, and yeah, I think I believe Little Tiny Fizzle Pop. I mean, they've been going through this for all these years now. Why change up now? Okay. April says that she's hoping that they are able to work their shit out. She's hoping that her and Omarion are able to work their shit out. She never had a problem with Moniz in the past. It's just since this show and all of this stuff happened that it's gone here. So I guess they're hopeful too. So then we see the best moments of the season. They do a little montage video of all the things, and then afterwards, Kendall says that he had a good time, and he hopes that he's back in the future. She goes around and asks people what they think, about the future, what's gonna be happening. Paris still want to fight Brittany B, so bitch, you better be ready when they get out of here. It's on like Donkey Kong. As soon as she get outside the studio, whatever she got to do, you best. Okay. Nina says, so are you guys trying to get a spinoff with all this drama? And Zelda Monster was like, yes, that's what we trying to do. Them two is so fucking tiring. All this just trying to get a show. April and Fizz, are you guys gonna, make your family bigger? Nope, we have no plans to do that right now. Yo, what's next? Okay, she got new music coming. She got the song out with Brittany B, but yeah, new music coming, and her school and all of that. And then Lyrica and Diamonds and Pearls, okay? Lyrica said they're gonna work on their friendship. Okay, but she seems way more hopeful just from that little hug that she gave, and he said he gonna get right with God. Girl, you gonna be out there fucking somebody at church. Ain't nobody stunned that damn Diamonds and Pearls. And you guys, that would be it. A wrap on season 6 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. On to Miami. All right, rock stars, I'm at Target, so let me run in here and get my wrapping paper and get on back to work, you guys. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, safe, and, enjoy your time with your family and friends, loved ones, kids, whatever. I hope everybody gets everything that they're hoping for. Okay, go on and shout your girl out. I'm asking for a shout out my damn self for my birthday on Thursday. I will be the big 4-9, you guys. One more year and we're going to do it up big around these parts. But yeah, I'm excited about my birthday. I don't know what we're doing, but I'll be doing something. But you guys won't see me again until next Monday for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so like I said, love you guys all. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday and be safe, okay? I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.